What to do, YouTube? It's your boy Gamer Blast back with another video, and today we're gonna show off a kill skill bleed Vex. This obviously just consists of the name what I just said, kill skill and bleed. Let's just start off the build. 5 it's a grave sight, Lord Jesus. 5 it's a bloodletter. 5 it's a grave implant, and 5 it's a target free science. I think that's what it said. Then we went down here to drink full, mortal terror, Arsacana, because this goes with a bloodletter, so more damage by bloodletter, essence leech, and blood is power. And I'm gonna explain why we went 5 points into here ironically, which you're like, huh? 5 points into here is kind of weird, but yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Plus, it's not bad anyway. Then we did something a little bit different in our red skill tree. We went 2 points into kill skill, for our action skill. So every time we activate our kill skill, boom, we get more action skill or our recover action skill. And then we do 4 points into enchantment. Now, the reason why we actually went into Great Substance is because since we have that and we're killing so fast, we realistically don't even need to go to Grave Harvest. The Grave Harvest was mainly just so you could sustain your action skill longer, so you could always have this up and everything. But since we have that, we kind of just don't need to really worry about it. So we always have Witchy Trigger Finger, which also gives us 15% more damage and everything per stat. And we actually don't even go Heart Piercer no more. The reason is because, all right, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of showing. So this is how fast we could spam on RL1. So yeah, it takes a little bit, right? Especially if we need to get like reset the mag fast as possible since we have a fast fire rate up here. Now this is vibe check. Once you get that fire rate up, it just comes back a lot more faster. It's hard to show because the enemies are dying fast, but if you could tell, you're just constant. Yeah, there you go. That animation right there. So literally, this is absolutely faster than Heart Piercer because you're always using a fire rate weapon or some type of weapon that just shoots a little bit of fast. So pretty much you're just spamming your Eldritch cooldown or your Eldritch blast just like that. So yeah, Heart Piercer isn't as good as it used to be to me, but that would be. I mean, it is good for other users. Like I said, enemies can take damage and allies can restore health, and you get bonus damage based on the health sacrifice and everything. Yada yada yada. So I mean, that's good too. But like I said, the animation of you doing your Eldritch blast is a lot more faster. So realistically, yeah, I suggest this, but you could go to Heart Piercer to get that little bit extra damage based on sacrifice health and everything. And you got life still, yada yada yada. So you're always gonna have it. But to me, buy check is the way to go, just because you're just doing that out just as much as possible to reset that mat. That's the most important to me for this build. And the reason why we went to target free science is really just for the OEM share OHM I got. Because you can't really aim at anything. So yeah, it's kind of hard to aim for the crit. So with that, or with this, we just pretty much crit with the weapon. But if you don't plan on using this weapon, by all means, go put 5 points into something else like this, or even go put 3 points into here so you can have more kill skills, and yeah, you could just do more damage with kill skills. But I actually like using the weapon because the weapon's kind of fun. And it's really really good for mobbing as you see. It just literally you hold down the laser and everything dies and everything. We're not even on active skill, so yeah, pretty fun. Now for our weapons wise, ironically, you could use whatever you want because you don't have to worry about bleed and everything, and bleed skills are all better with just kinetic weapons. But with this build, in the sense this is like a kill skill build, we don't need to like kind of hinder ourselves to just one type of weapon or anything. So yeah, you can pretty much use whatever you want. It'll be up to you. Right now, I'm using the whiskey radiation just for fun. OHM I got obviously because that's good for mobbing. My spread launcher, just to one-shot the bosses still, or just one-shot anything that comes my way if I need to. And the stereo, just like I don't want to aim or anything. I'm gonna just hold R2 and yeah, it works for this character as well. Let me just get my action skill back. And yeah, just yeah, hold R2, not aiming, and yeah. So yeah, that's that pretty much. That's the one I'm using. But yeah, you can use whatever weapon you want with this build. I'm running too. So all elements, you want to do like an all element vexing, actually make use of the tattoos and all the other good stuff and the other status effects other than just bleed. Go right on ahead. You can do that with this build. This is pretty much a very, very versatile build. You can use whatever you want, literal whatever you want. Now, for the gear that actually matters, we went into a triple bypass, and thankfully we got an amp one. Now, realistically, you just want a triple bypass, just because say you don't get enough kills because the enemies are spawning too slow and they're too far apart. You got to keep running away, or you just don't have a good spray. Yada yada yada. You could just do this. Boom. Yeah, and your action skills back up. And I have mine with amp just because I always spend that 200% more damage. But you could have something else like this one over here, the fire rate or the actual skill, even more actual skill cooldown rate, or having rage as your perk. Up to you, but triple bypass I definitely suggest getting just to put yourself back in that actual skill. For ordnance, we're just using a throw knife just so we could always crit. Obviously, pretty much a no-brainer here. No other reason to go into anything else. Realistically, at least for me. So yeah, that's that. We got the Team Wish class mod, obviously. And what I just heard, or for what I heard, you want the best part is to get 3 points into here, because obviously that's more damage. I always thought it was going to be the conjunction skill, which the conjunction skill is pretty good. The more for her shield gains and damage reduction, yeah, pretty much more gun damage at full shield and everything. So you either want more points into conjunction, or what's that red skill for? Oh, skill called again. Great Thirst. Yeah, and the max points you could get to Great Thirst is 3. But yeah, so points of conjunction or Great Thirst, up to you. For shield, we're obviously using the What's for Dinner, to me the best shield of the game. But for Vex wise, at least for the build we're doing, automatically the best shield for her. It's just a no-brainer. It's literally like a B shield. And enhancement, you can use whatever you want. Yada yada yada. And for our specializations, this is what we're running with. We're running with now with caffeine. We're gonna use this, the best defense, and bullet train. If you don't want to run bullet train, you could just run a contamination. Contamination works very, very well as well. But for me, I just rather bullet train at this moment. But yeah, that would be it, chat. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed the build. This build is really good. Yeah, it just you can use whatever you want. I really have fun with it. And I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace out.